All right. Hello, hello. I'm going to wait for some people to filter on in. Let's see. Going to wait for some people to come in. Um so I know this week is possibly the end of a lot of readathons and everything. I know some people are at the home stretch, and I really wanted some people to have the chance to go ahead and get some pages in, make sure that they get their books in for their readathons and everything, and also be able to chat with one another for one more week. Also, it is, I think there's 2 more weeks left of Latinx Heritage Month. So I am finishing up some reads myself. Come on in, tell me what you're reading, and let's chat for a bit. I think we can start at 15. So, hi guys, what are you reading? What's going on? I see there's one person. Let's see. I want more people to filter in. Come on in, tell us what you're reading, and possibly talk about what readathons you are participating in, and all of those things. I know I'm doing Latinx book bingo. um I know the struggle. It's yeah. Hi. Um I am so glad I'm not in school anymore. I am planning on possibly going back to get my master's, and yeah, yeah, I'm taking my time deciding on that. So kudos to you, because I know that being in school can be quite a hassle. Uh yeah. So someone keeps on filtering in and out. I said we could start at 15. So yeah, I will be reading the rest of Lobizona. Um I am finishing it up. I think I have maybe 100 pages left, so that'll be my read for tonight. And then I have so many other books that I had put on my list for Latinx-a-thon and Latinx Heritage Month, and I completely like killed Latinx-a-thon. It was not happening. I realized after I got done with the House of Impossible Beauties, so I'm done. Yeah, it definitely is the naked cover. That is, you get the moon and the stars and everything. So everybody knows what it looks like with the cover, but oh hey, who is that by though? The Night Swim. I've never heard of that one. I might need to make note of that one. Um. So yeah, Huck Finn. Oh gosh, I've had my fair adventures with Huck Finn. But yeah, I've never heard of Night Swim before. Let me look that up. So, as far as school is concerned, Erica, is it? How is that going? Like, I know the semester's possibly almost up. So how's that going? Is it by Megan Golding? Golden? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I saw it. I will mark it on Goodreads. All right. It's going. Yeah, I get how that can be. All right. Welcome to the other two that have joined. What are you reading? How are you guys doing? Um, yeah. Okay. I remember when my mom went to go get her teaching certification, she went back when I was maybe no, I was like 9 when she went back. I was at the time taking um I was taking uh ice skating lessons and had to give them up because she needed the money to go ahead and go back to school and get her certification. And it was pretty hard those 2 years, but she really enjoyed teaching up until maybe a year ago when she tried to discipline a child, and the child went home and told their mom that she had put her hands on her, and my mom didn't touch her. So there's that. They will try your patience. I will tell you that right now. But yeah, teaching is a struggle. All right, who else is in here? Nah, I didn't. I actually got really into basketball for a little while, and then I was all about the music. I actually have a degree in music, and I like, but once I got to like middle school, band kind of took up all of my time. So I was just in band doing that, and I still play and all of that stuff, trying to like get a job in my field at the moment is a challenge, but yeah, I'm a musician. I read books on the side and all of that good stuff. I wish I could have went back. They were training me when I left. They were training me for the 2016 Torino Olympics. Uh, I play saxophone and drum set, piano. We were required to learn piano. We were also required to learn one other instrument that wasn't a woodwind. So I picked up my little brother's trumpet and started playing for a little while. I'm not very good at trumpet, but I can do something with it. I'm better at percussion instruments than I am brass, but saxophone is my main instrument. So, but I do play quite a bit, and I also I know how to conduct too. So, because I've been classically trained. So, all right, everyone else, who else is in here? I know there are a couple more people, but anyways, We've got 2 minutes, and then I'll start the first sprint. The first sprint, well, we're going to do 3 sprints. Each sprint will be 30 minutes long, and then we're going to call it quits for the night. I only did it this late because, you know, everybody is doing other live things, and I didn't want to cut into people's times. And this was something I decided to do kind of last minute at the top of the month, and I just wanted to give people an opportunity to get some pages in. Oh my goodness. All right. Hello to the ones that have just uh, joined. Tell us what you're reading and how you're doing, all of that stuff. We're just chatting. We have a couple of minutes before we'll start, and yeah. Wait, hold on. We'll start at 15. So we've got 4 minutes. So yeah. What else y'all want to talk about? Anyways, anybody else reading anything for Latinx Heritage Month? Anything interesting? Anybody getting any new books this week? Because I know there are a few, quite a few releases coming out, publishings coming out this week. So what's going on? All right, cool. I'm hold on 1 second. Dang it. All right, there we go. I've played with people. I have direct lines to people, but it's like during the pandemic, it just completely lost all contact with everybody. I know if you know who Coco and Breezy are, they're DJs, and they design like glasses, and they designed the third eye glasses that Prince wore on his album cover. They wanted to work with me before the pandemic started, and then once the pandemic started getting really bad in New York, they went to LA, and they've been over there since. So it's kind of like hit or miss with them sometimes. They come back. They have come back. I think they were here for like Pride Month, but that was about it. I got that. Like, I think my pre-order swag is coming in the mail in the next few days, and I'm kind of excited for that. Have you seen the new the Barnes and Noble exclusive? That thing is beautiful. I told everybody if I got one, I probably wouldn't read it. It'd be put into like a bookcase for no one to touch ever. It's so pretty. But I did get the original. Cemetery Boy, I've heard really good things about it. I haven't read it. It's here. I just haven't read it yet. But yeah, I've heard really good things. Also, I'm supposed to be doing a panel on the 4th of October. That will be at 6 o'clock, and that's for Latinx Heritage Month. And are we at 15 yet? No, not yet. We've got about a minute. In about a minute, I'll start the timer. Oh, you've got to see pictures of it. It's really pretty. Like I got to see it before it was released. Somebody leaked some pictures of it, and I guess they got in trouble because after a while you couldn't find them. You couldn't find the pictures. And then Aiden was like, "Well, now I can make the announcement, but we had already seen it." Like somebody, I guess somebody who worked for Barnes and Noble, um, he like posted some pictures of the Barnes and Noble exclusive cover. So it was just a whole bunch of mess. Let me see. All right. Hold on. So I'm gonna start the timer. And we'll start 30 minutes, and then we'll break for 15, and then another 30 minutes. Okay, that is our 30 minutes. All right. I don't like to do the whole, tell me how many pages you read, cuz I know I'm not a fast reader or anything, but if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and tell us how many pages you read, or we can just talk. Yeah, that can be a challenge. I know this one it almost got DNF'd. It really did, cuz uh it has short chapters, but it's very, very slow paced and everything. Once I got to the middle of the story, I was like, okay, maybe I won't DNF this. It got better. It got more interesting. And what helps me is I kind of interact with the authors and stuff, but it's good. I like this story. It might end up being read again eventually, probably in the near future, probably in the distant future, because I have so many other books that I need to read. But I mean, I try to hang in there when it comes to slow paced books just because it gets better. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that it does get better, especially if it's a fantasy. I know I've had moments where I just wanted to DNF it, but I think I've only DNF'd like maybe one book, and that was The House of the Spirits. It just didn't rub me the right way, the way it was written. I might go back to it eventually, but I'm not really in a rush to read it. Yay! Getting that work done. I can't. I'm so glad I'm not in school right now. I had to do for my thesis for my degree in music business. We had to do a 10-page paper and the PowerPoint presentation, and then we had to bring in examples and things like that, MP3s, and because we had to show a thorough, understanding of mechanical royalties and copyright law and all of that stuff, and it was just a lot. Um, if I do go back to school, I want to go ahead and get my master's in music history. I've always been really, really interested, and I was good at music history when I was in school. We had to take music history, and I write some of the dopest reports under fire because for some reason I would wait till like the very, very last minute to do things, and my professors would think that I said the most profound thing in my reports, and it wouldn't even be anything that serious. But anyways, so are y'all enjoying what y'all are reading? I know uh Erica's doing her her work, and um Kima is reading The Night Swim. How is that, by the way? Well, I guess we'll give it till, so it's 8:51. All right, we'll give it about 10 more minutes, and then we'll go into read. You know what? Let's not. I'll give it like 5 more minutes, and then we'll go into our next sprint because it is kind of late, and I know some people have to like go to sleep and stuff. So there's that. And um, yeah, this book is getting really good. I'm pretty sure I am more than like a good ways to the end. So I love this book. I wish this book would possibly become more popular than you know what. We're not going to talk about that. I'm very like not I'm just not talking about that book or that person. Um I can't even use the phrase that I want to say because it is a reference to someone that is in that book. So I'm going to leave that alone. Mm, that's cool. I mean, read at your own pace. I always tell people like I am not a fast reader at all. I think I might have gotten 12 pages in. I don't read fast. I can't read fast. Don't ask me to. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I almost got caught up on Twitter. I almost pulled out my phone, but I was being good. So I'm glad that I finally started making headway on this book because it almost got the chop hard. Oh man, it was bad because I was just like, man, I really want to read this though because Romina is actually really cool. She was laughing at me the other day because I was just like, really? You had no right to write this way, and we're not even. I can't even talk to you anymore. It was hilarious. She's been like picking on me because like I do like my little reactions on Twitter, so it always does. I actually, y'all are gonna think I'm like completely crazy for this, but what I've began doing to get more pages in is when I know I'm gonna be in the bathroom for a while, I take my book and I don't take my phone. I literally leave the phone in the office and read the book. And I get a lot of my reading done that way. I mean, read the way it works for you, and if you gotta make it good toilet reading, then go ahead and do that. Sometimes that's how it works. um I know y'all are thinking I'm a little crazy, but that's how it works for me. Like, as long as if I'm stranded and I have nothing else, I will read the book. It forces me to focus on the book, and I actually do get a lot done. Like, I have like made it a habit of not taking my phone when I'm like just indisposed or whatever. I just read. my book. So I don't text many people, but yeah, it's Twitter that gets me. Twitter and Instagram. That's what gets me. So it is what it is. And we'll go in about 2 minutes. Uh so at least you did get some reading done. See, there you go. I am glad I'm not the only one who does it. Cause yeah. I am so glad. Yeah, toilet reading is the GOAT. Because I think I got quite a bit done yesterday, just going back and forth. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I recently went and set up my my link tree and everything because I have a blog as well as the YouTube channel, and I have the Bookstagram, and I'm thinking about going ahead and starting another blog. I know I'm going to start another YouTube channel that's going to be specifically for music, and that's going to be on another account. It's going to be quite a ride. But yeah, it is a time suck, but it also helps me to know what's going on. And it also, like, I get better sources of news on Twitter than I do on really just searching the internet, because there's so many unreputable sources and everything talking about things that they know nothing about, and then you go to Twitter and they give you all the 411 and the tea and the sugar and everything. So that's how it is. I just use Twitter as a way to keep in touch with people as well, because I don't keep numbers, I don't text, I don't like really speaking on the phone with people. It's just not my it's not my thing, but it is what it is, and I do what I can with what I have. So we're gonna start in a few minutes. Well, in a minute. So we're gonna share and let's start our next sprint. Okay. All right. That was our sprint. I got quite a bit done. I think this book is moving along a little bit faster than I thought it would. All right. So, anybody get it? How many pages did y'all get done? Anybody get any work done or whatever? I hope that y'all are being productive. If not, if they're just here to hang out and just watch, that's cool too. Um, I want to take a little bit of, I'm gonna ask because it is getting kind of late. Does anybody want to do another sprint, or do we want to go ahead and call this a night? Who wants to go ahead and do another sprint? Anybody? Nobody? No responses? Okay. I guess we can possibly go ahead and end these sprints. It is 9:34. Well, 9:32. I keep on forgetting my watch is fast. Um, so yeah, it's 9:32. Anyone still want to do another sprint? All right. Let's talk about Oreos then. I actually did get like maybe 10 to 12 pages done. I'm not sure. I didn't count. I was enjoying this like the friends in this story, they love to pick on each other. It's just like this um like I I feel like this found family vibe coming from this book. Also questions of identity, also some commentary on being illegal and themes of um just finding a place where you belong, and also just being someone that at one point have anyone, didn't have anything, was being hidden because they, if they were found, they'd be in danger or whatever, things like that from different perspectives. And it's a really good book. I think everyone should read Lobizona. It does have some HP um, references, but if I give Romina the benefit of the doubt, and I think that this was written before the whole, you know, incident and the doubling down and tripling down and quadrupling down. Basically, she just keeps on coming back for more. And so I think more than not, this book was written before the whole controversy. So I let the HP references kind of pass. I can't even say nothing because I had a moment where I was eating Chips Ahoy. Like, I think I have maybe one row left of Chips Ahoy cookies, and I only got them Saturday, no, Friday. So yeah, those are gone. Probably tonight. A okay, all right. The Hunting Party. What's the name of the book? Yeah, that sounds a little bit like the book that I'm reading. Um, it took me so long to get to the middle of the book just because it was just a whole backstory, and then the whole ice incident, and yeah, it was just a lot. It took a while to get to a place where you were actually figuring out the intricacies of the story. So I feel this. I really do. Oh yeah, Chips Ahoy is my jam. I got the white fudge ones, and I eat them with a little bit of almond milk. I guess I'm being partially non-dairy at that point, but I enjoy a good dip of the cookie into almond milk. No judgments. Oh, okay. All right. The Hunting Party. All right. I am like literally, my bookshelves look like Who Did It and Ran, and then came back and did more damage and ran. Because, like, I had everything organized, and so I might not be buying any more books for a very long time. I won another giveaway, and yeah, that book's supposed to be coming in the mail. But I am interested in finding out new titles and things like that, because what I do is I, list them. I have a little notebook where I list books that could possibly be books that I want to read eventually. And then I'm going to go through a lot of the books that I have here that I know I'm not going to read again. And I'm going to take them to the used bookstore and see how much I can get for them, or, either get cash or store credit or whatever. But yeah, I am really interested in finding out sometimes what people are reading, because I am like, I love to read. I like literally sat here and read. For what I do is I read, and then I'll watch an hour show, or I watch like 2 30-minute shows. Then I read, and then watch some more shows, or or movies or whatever, and then I read some more, and then basically I do that until I get tired, and then I'll go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna get through a lot of these books, but I am definitely going to add this to my Goodreads. The Hunting Party. Anybody reading anything for like Latinx Heritage Month? Or I'm gonna see if Luxurious Blue wants to read Dominicana together, because I know he was planning on reading that one, and I got a used copy of it. Okay. That is an interesting cover, by the way. I've never had those. I love the white fudge and there's one with caramel caramel chips, and there's actually peanut butter chips. So I like those. Oh, I love those. The peanut butter ones are like my favorite. But if you want to talk Oreos, I love the coffee ones with the coffee filling. I love those things. I will eat them with my coffee and not feel bad about it at all. So I'm not sure. I am almost done with Lobizona, and I'm gonna try to get in some of this Roxane Gay book that I was reading, because I can kind of read that and read another book as well, just because it's just a book of stories. It's not a novel or anything. There's no continuum of the story or anything. So I will probably be reading that and reading something at the same time. So if anybody wants to buddy read Dominicana, we can do that. What? You've never had coffee Oreos? Oh my gosh. So good. So good, dipped in milk, chocolate milk, oat milk, whatever milk you can get your hands on. Love it. It's one of my favorite flavors. That and red velvet. I love the red velvet ones too. I can make a mean red velvet cake, but if I don't, if I can't get a hold of the ingredients to make a solid red velvet cake at the moment, I will go get the red velvet Oreos. They're really good. I think they still sell them at the supermarket not too far from here, but I haven't really been out like that since the pandemic started. You know, I'm in the city, I'm in New York, so I don't go out much. I do need to eventually go take back those library books back to the Brooklyn Library. I'm glad that that is close, or else I wouldn't even be thinking about walking there. I'd find a way to just renew the books. But yeah. A is totally I one thing I've noticed is like a lot of the things that I can't find in North Carolina I can find here. But there's a lot of flavors of things that I used to buy in North Carolina that I can't find up here. Like totally can't find them. Like I was craving some watermelon Twizzlers, and you can't find them anywhere up here. Oh man, it's amazing. Oh, I love making various cakes and things from scratch. Red velvet is one of my favorite recipes. I've made it quite a few times, and I think that my cream cheese frosting can rival juniors. Just saying. Typo. Well, I think we've been talking for about 15 minutes. I guess we can go into another sprint. I am like almost through with this book. I'm actually making some progress, which is amazing. So, one more 30-minute countdown, and let's go. Okay, that was our 30 minutes. I hope everyone got some pages in and is has been just a little bit productive, you know. Um, I am going to stop at 35. So, no, we'll stop at like, let's stop at 32. All right. So, I am getting to the home stretch of this book. Is anybody else getting far in their books? Are you enjoying them? Is it good? What's going on with you guys? With you all? By the way, we're not going to talk about the red velvet cakes because that's done. But um, unless you can make some really really good uh, cream cheese frosting, that's it. We can't even talk anymore. Yay! That's great. That's awesome. That is quite some headway. Um, my book is about 400 pages long, but that's only with like the extra acknowledgments and everything. Without the author's note and the acknowledgments, it is 386 pages long, and I am on 306. So I have about 90 pages left. So, woo, let's get it done. I am ready to be finished with this book, honestly, because it has been a journey. I'm ready to start on something new. So I have to go ahead and we're gonna talk for a few more minutes. So I know Erica said she was not being productive anymore. So what did you do in your 30 minutes? Yes, I still play with the yo-yo. Okay, I guess not. So since it's only a few minutes left, I was gonna stop at 32. We can stop at 24 or so. I don't know. I do have to let you guys know it is the last 2 weeks of Latinx Heritage Month. I will be hosting a panel on October 4th at 6 o'clock. And then um, I will be hosting more reading sprints afterward. So it'll be like the panel will be from 6 to 8. And then after that, I'm going to be coming straight over and hosting some sprints just because I thought I'd try it out for this month. If more people begin to start coming in and reading and enjoying these reading sprints, I will start doing them like maybe every 2 weeks, maybe regularly, so that people can come in, get some pages in, and also get some work done if you need to. I just found that when people did reading sprints, it helped me. It kept me accountable, and I wanted to be able to take part in helping other people. um, get some of their reading done, because I know sometimes when you're doing so many things at once, it is hard to get reading in, and sometimes you just don't feel like reading. So these things help me to set aside a time for myself to read, and it's fun to read with other people. Oh, yeah. That's how Children of Blood and Bone was written. It was written from like, I think like three different points of view, and it kind of got a little bit, it got to be a lot because you had so many different points of views, and sometimes when you think someone else is talking, it's really just the person that is telling the story. It's just a lot. Sometimes it can be uh just some really really janky stuff when you're trying to tell from different points of view. It can be hard to get through. Oh, Earth, whatever. Earth would be the one to say, I want red velvet now. Like, seriously. Hey, Earth, you see what's behind me? Earth. I'm just messing. Fam droids for life. All right. Well, anyways, it is 10:23. I'm going to I guess end this in like 2 minutes. So anybody have anything to say? Get anything off your chest? We can talk. We can, you know, just soundboard over each other. You sh- you sure do. Really, really. Poor Urs. Of course, we've got Janelle Monáe stuff everywhere. If y'all don't know, I'm a huge Janelle Monáe fan. Um, yeah, as you can see over here, there's a poster back there. It's all dirty computer over on this side. But yeah, I am going to end the broadcast in about a minute. Anybody else have anything to say? Any last words? Remember, panel on October 4th at 6 o'clock. I'll be talking to Adri, Rocio, Jessica, and Taylor. They're all really popular booktubers, and I am like really, really excited. We already went over like all the questions and everything. It's gonna be really nice. I am, now that it's getting closer to the panel, I am getting a little bit, just a little bit nervous, but by the time we get there, it'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna just knock it out the park. But it's gonna be on my channel, and if you're subscribed, it'll be there. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next Sunday. So peace out. Y'all have a nice night. Get some good sleep. I know some of y'all are in school, and I know some of y'all were just trying to get some work done, and that's cool. I'm glad everybody was being at least a little bit productive. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I will be doing them again next week. And when I do them next week, hopefully more people will show up. So y'all have a good night, and y'all be safe. Wear your mask.